Hey guys, it's Matt Catling, and this is your mini accelerator for the week. Today, what I wanted to talk to you about is really looking at the next big thing, or that one big thing that makes the biggest difference. Sometimes what can happen is that we can be distracted, often by what I would call lower priority stuff. The lower priority stuff is often really, really safe. So that's why sometimes we fill our lives up with it. We need to really look at the high priority stuff, the stuff that's really going to take your life to the next level. Now, often the challenge with that stuff is it's out of your comfort zone. So a natural process is to avoid it. You've probably heard me say this so many times. The things that you avoid, or the biggest things that you avoid, hold the biggest opportunities for personal growth and the biggest opportunities to be able to create enormous, opportunities in terms of wealth and all of those types of things. So I want to share with you a bit of a model. This model is to help you discover that one big thing that can help you really move the needle and shift your life to the next level. And so if you've got a pen and pad, I'd love you to write this down. If you're listening to the recording, you may even want to take a photo of this, because it's a very useful tool to be able to really kind of sift through all of the stuff and then again, focus on that one big thing. So let's have a look at it. There are 4 steps that we do. The first thing, and you can do this right now if you want to, is to list the top things you're avoiding around your goal. Now, if you're part of our groups, you'll know we do 90-day breakout goals, and we like 90-day breakout goals because it's an opportunity to sprint, and it's an opportunity to really look at 2 things: leadership, like who you are, who you're becoming, look at belief systems, your behaviors, your habits, and then look at the results. So we look at who are you becoming from a leadership point of view over that 90-day period, and then we look at the result. You being that person, what is the result? Now, for business, I'm always looking at the numbers as well. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It's what matters is how much you keep at the end of the day. Now, this can be done on every area of life. Well, you can look at health, right? How are you showing up from a leadership point of view around your health? Are you at the effect or are you at cause? Relationships, right? How are you showing up from a leadership point of view when it comes to relationships? Relationships, a lot of people think it's like 50-50. Don't get stuck in that trap. No, it's 100%, 100%. And I say to my clients when I'm working with them, I'm not seeing your partner right now. So guess what? You're the one that's going to need to take the leadership position on this. And so again, breakout goal is 2 parts. Who do you need to be? And by being that person, what is the result? So that's what we want to look at. If you've got a breakout goal right now, a 90-day breakout goal, we list the top things that you're avoiding around that specific goal. And if you want to do this, feel free to do this right now. The next thing, we're going to go big picture. So we went into a context, like a breakout goal that might be in business or health or relationships. Then we're going to go big picture. List the top things you're avoiding at all costs in your life, totally right now. And so now we've got 2 big lists. We've got the contextual list of the 90-day breakout goal or 6-month goal or 12-month goal, whatever it is in an area of life. And then we have big picture. What are all of the things that you're avoiding in life right now? Now, this is often where the bigger charge is. Then what we're going to do is we're going to compare these lists. We're going to do what's called almost like contrastive analysis in NLP. And we're going to look at what is the one thing, the one action that you can take that will have the biggest impact in your life and the goal. So there is one big thing kind of on those lists. If we look at these lists, what is the one big thing? Now, remember, there's probably going to be enormous uncertainty or unsafety around this specific action. So we might need to put a structure in place. Remember, structures create outcomes. We can have 2 types of structures running. A structure of fixing, which is, I need to fix this, then I'll go and do it. That's not the right structure. Typically, someone that's in a structure of fixing, they're kind of making decisions from wounds. They're trying to do things solo. That's not the right structure. We want to move into a structure of creating. And the structure of creating is where we go and hit that one big thing. It's never the right time to start a business. It's never the right time to go to the gym. It's never the right time to go and ask that person out or have the hard conversation, whatever it is. No, we do it now. So the next question is really important. What do we need to put in place to ensure that you follow through? Do you need to get a coach? Do you need to get leverage? Do you need to burn the ships? And then specifically, what action do you need to take? So this is really, really powerful. This activity really moves the needle. This is why you see high achievers are able to achieve things very, very quickly, because they look at the high level tasks, or they look at the high level priorities, and then they look at the low level priorities. And they hit the high level priorities first, and then typically delegate the low level priorities out. And so I want you to think about that in your life. Remember, structures create outcomes. If you're not following through, typically it means you are in the wrong structure. So that is our mini accelerator for today. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you need any help, please reach out and stay tuned for our next mini accelerator next week. Okay, bye for now.